Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Capitalist speaking on behalf of SESN on SBC. We're ready for Game 10 of the IPU season between the Houston Bulls and the St. Louis Archers. Houston started out undefeated, then took a tough loss to Pittsburgh, and have been on the downtick ever since. They're at 4-5. St. Louis was also at 4-5, but I believe 2 days ago they found out that their star player Juju was actually exploiting, which kind of makes sense if you looked at his stats. But either way, that means all their wins were taken away, and they now sit at 0-9 after losing 2 days ago to San Diego. I'm joined here with Tyrese. Tyrese will call the away halves for Houston when they are batting, and I will call the home halves for St. Louis today. Tyrese.
Yep, I'm excited for some more baseball. I've been doing a little bit more. Been doing some personal things, but I'm happy I'm back with Capitalist here, and I'm also operating the scoreboard, so kind of happy doing that too. But shout out to the other guy who does that too. If he is watching or not, but expect a pretty close game here, even if it's a 0-9 Archers team.
Yeah.
Because on paper, it looks bad, but when you look at how their real stats are, it gets deep. Anyway, I will be all in the top half of innings, like Capitalist said, as Texan player 24 will step in. And as the leadoff, the pitch taken for ball one, and we are underway. That is grounded through the second baseman and into right field. And they started off with a leadoff single.
Kayla on the
And
mound
John?
Kayla on the mound for St. Louis today. That swung on a miss. Took a rough loss. Gave up 5 runs against Philadelphia when they were shut out 6-0. But I would say most of those runs probably should have been unearned. A lot of fielding errors that day.
You got one. That is hit in the air to left field and caught right there. And there's one down. That was nearly hit to me, as he should zoom in to be in the outfield, into left field.
Fair. Let's see.
Corner.
Where'd free cam go?
It's strike one. It's 0-1.
There's Glubby. I don't see you. Oh, there you are, by the foul pole.
As it's 1-1 now. So 1-1. That is bunted on the ground, fielded by the catcher, and out number 2. And that is grounded to the second baseman. And it's a good inning. Head to the bottom of the first, where he handed off to Capitalist.
Yes,
Capitalist.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Man who made the sacrifice last inning, loads Zuri to take the slab for Houston. You see the stats, pretty good so far. Surprised only no decisions, actually. That seems a little bit wrong. Playing manager CP Fire to lead off today for St. Louis. I believe played last time against San Diego. Looks like Nathaniel actually towed the slab. Got fooled. Maybe they were checking his stamina. Well, Nathaniel made the last out in the inning. And we'll turn right around. Left-hander is ready, and the first pitch to St. Louis on the inside corner. Ball, strike one, excuse me. Once again, St. Louis 0-9, but can't really call them 0-9. Should be 4-5 on level with Houston as CP swings over the top of that for strike two. Nathaniel has him where he wants him, and here's the pitch, and it's fouled down the first base side. Count remains at 0-2.
You see, St. Louis has struggled on 0-2 counts.
Yeah, and they get in them pretty quick, but that one's laced up the middle, but right at center field. I believe that's John, and there is one away. Brings up Glubby, who made that great catch, in left field.
Not so bad of hitting right there, but not the best result.
Yeah, there's not much you can do when it's 0-2. You kind of just got to hope you make contact, as that's on the inside corner, 0-1. Looks like Nathaniel likes throwing that high and inside corner for his first pitch. Be interesting to see if he continues. That one in the dirt, 0-2. Looks like he's a fast, slow pitcher. You know, these IPU pitchers kind of get in a rhythm as that's bounded to through the 4-3 hole. It's going to be a tough one. No, he's safe. Oh, the first baseman, I believe, was off the bag. It was always going to be a tough play. Second baseman towards the second base bag in the shift. And the first baseman got there in time, but either the placement was off or it was just not there. Here's Killer the Beast Jake. Last time we were out here on the field, when they played Minnesota, we missed the San Diego game. Jake hit a booming home run that really solidified their victory that day, as that's in the dirt, 0-2. So, Glubby, a brilliant catch made in left field, and turns around and gets an infield single. That's flared out to right. That is gonna. Oh my goodness! How did he catch that? It was nowhere near that on my screen. I was gonna say it was about a fall for a base hit, but second baseman makes up for the perhaps blunder at bat prior with a good catch. And here's Acreus. Excuse me. Acreus had a big RBI double last time we saw him. That was his second career IPU hit, as that swung on a missed. Strike two. Couldn't catch up to the heater at the knees. Nathaniel looking to work around the infield single, and the pitch is in the dirt and fouled to the third base side. Count remains at 0-2. And the pitch is on its way and swung on a miss underneath the inside curve. So no runs and a hit. No errors and one left. After one, score remains 0-0. And back up to Tyrese.
Thank you, Capitalist. We head to the top of the second inning, no score. Right now, we will have the pitch, and that is taken for ball one. It's 1-0 for Logically Astra, batting .324 for the Bulls. The 1-0 swings and misses. It's 1-1. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed again. It's now a 1-2 count. 1-2. That is hit in the air down the line. It is foul. He stays alive, and we'll see another. The 1-2 taken. It's a ball. It's 2-2 now. As he hits it to third and caught. And there's quickly one away. for 1-2-3, right guy, 3-2-1. Which he's batting 160. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. The 0-1. That is laced into the seats. Someone got a souvenir. And that is grounded very softly, fielded by the pitcher, and throws to first in time. And there's 2 down.
Oh, not the fastest fielding play I've ever seen by a pitcher. Certainly not a cat on the hill, but
Yeah,
pitchers are athletes too. Made that good play.
E.E. Godzilla will bat, and 111. That is grounded. Foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is swung on the miss. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 swings and misses. A 1-2-3 inning for the Archers' defense and pitching. And we head over to Capitalist for the bottom half of the inning.
Yep. Thank you,
Capitalist?
Tyrese. Geek steps in, or also known as V. Been in a batting slump since the beginning of the season. A couple of quality swings last time around, so hope to see that streak continues. You know, when you swing good, don't always get the result right away, but it's that technique that carries you through. Well, Nathaniel out here to work a second inning. Pretty good, all things considered, in the first. Got a good strikeout on Acreus. It's bunny hopping around. Didn't know we were playing Phantom Forces. Well, waiting the first pitch to Geek here. And the pitch is bounded up the box and to the center fielder. It's going to be an attempt, but a long single. How about that? You know, they must have
seen way too many of those.
Yeah, seen that a couple times. Must have changed that pitcher's hitbox a long time ago. Because I remember one time I saw one where it just hit the pitcher and stopped. I think they extended the hitbox. Well, either way,
they definitely did.
A hit's a hit. And here's the pitcher, KaylaPlayz. Kayla also hasn't been seeing the ball as well, but you know, just got to keep soldiering through, as that is certainly not a legal fielding position by the first baseman. And the pitch is popped in the air to second base, and the catch is made, and there's one away. Steps up
it's
Sharky.
the IQ. What do you expect? These positions are going to be absolute garbage.
Oh. Well, here's Sharky batting a clean
IQ,
100.
Inexperienced Players Union.
Yeah, that's true.
You get the name. Get the name. I get the name, bro.
I mean, I've seen better fielding in public servers than some of these games, if I have to be honest, as that's foul to the first base side. 0-1.
The public servers give me a nostalgia, bro. Like every player just was in public servers.
Here's the pitch. That's rifled to right field. I think the right fielder's going to get there. Catch will be made. V feinting the tag. And no dice. Just didn't get enough of that one. And
yeah,
what could have been
missed it right there.
Yeah, could have been a home run, but
the wind is blowing in from right field.
Yeah. Certainly a bit of swirl here. I think actually one of the Cardinals games, someone actually got a home run robbed by the wind not too long ago. Well, either way, here's Astros, a mid-season signing. Been pretty good on the mound and pretty good at the plate.
That was Nathan Church robbing Ryan Fillet on opening day.
Well, swung and missed on that one. 0-2. I mean, if you want to talk about robberies, how about Joe Adell? 3 home runs robbed against the Mariners in a 1-0 victory for the Angels. I think that's pretty. That's
That
probably
one picture,
best.
that one picture of Joe
Yes.
Adell's hit, that one explains all of it.
Yeah. Certainly one of his greatest days wearing a uniform, that's for sure. 1-2 on Astro now as a little bit of extracurricular behind the plate. That's bunted, dragged, catcher will throw to first, and there she goes. No run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Athaniel works around the leadoff single, and the score remains Houston 0, St. Louis 0, and back up to Tyrese.
Yep, thank you. But I do not know how to pronounce his name. Though for
Yeah.
as he'll take ball. 1-0. Yeah, now it's 1-1. One is swung on a miss. Now it's 1-2. Swings and misses on that one.
Kayla looks in her groove today. Pitching pretty good.
Strike 1. It's 0-1. It's 0-2 already. Not the best hitters count by any means. The 0-2. And that is ball 1. It is 1-2.
Oh.
Got him at that. 2 down. I don't know about you, but my game kind of froze a little bit.
Yeah, let's just say a little bit of a late swing there.
Yeah, just a tad bit. MLB The Show swing, man.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. I'm the one who makes those.
It's 0-1. And the Texan player 2-4, who's already 1 for 1, who singled straight through the second baseman. And swings and misses as it's 0-2. Go to. Got him on 3 pitches. We head to the bottom of the third. No score. We had it over the Capitalist. Capitalist?
Yep, well, Kayla strikes out the side, and as I said in the last half inning, in the groove. Him steps up in the 9 hole, batting .250 on the season. We'll get you some scores around the major leagues in just a moment. Let's first go down to Colorado. I think the biggest storyline of today. Colorado Rockies completed their first sweep of the Astros since the Cold War. I'm just kidding. It's been a while.
God.
It's been a while. Michael Lorenzen pitched, I believe it was 5 2/3 of 1-run ball as
Are we dead ass?
the Rockies beat the Astros by a score of 9-1.
Are we dead ass though?
We are quite dead ass.
The Rockies quite literally just swept the Astros.
Yeah, and they're looking pretty good. I must say, I watched a couple of their games. They have some good bats in the lineup this year. Mickey Moniak
Rockies?
especially, yeah. And not just in Colorado. They probably play better away right now. Kyle Freeland also looks like he was in 2018, I think it was. He had a great year.
The Cardinals have been way better than expected.
Yeah.
Too.
More on them in a
JJ
minute.
Weatherholt.
Yeah.
And Jordan Walker,
Yeah.
especially. That's the big thing.
Well, up north in Toronto, it was rematch of the World Series, Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Dodgers looking for the sweep. They had the 3-1 lead going to the bottom of the seventh, but they blew it. Jeff Hoffman shut the door in the ninth as the Blue Jays won 4-3. In Chicago, as Nathaniel finally set to throw the first pitch of this inning, and him swings and misses. White Sox had an early 2-0 lead, but bullpen couldn't really hold on. They ended up losing that one 5-3 in Chicago. White Sox looking a little bit better, but they still need more pitching. In Boston, Sonny Gray pitched, I believe it was 5 1/3 shutout innings as the Red Sox thromped the Brewers 5-0. So that's fouled to the first base side. Count goes 0-2. Drohan, I believe his name was, making his major league debut. Not so good. 3 runs in the third and left early, I believe. Well, 0-2 about to come on its way, and the southpaw is ready. Here's the pitch. Caught watching for the K.
Nah, bro, like, about the Jordan Walker, he leads the entire MLB in home runs this year.
Yeah, and I think he hit another one today. We'll get there in a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, he hit 3 games with 3 consecutive games with a home run. Anyway, sorry for that delay,
Yeah.
but yeah, hand it back over to you.
Yeah, CP fired in here. 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center field, leading off for the Archers. Count goes to 1-1. This will be the last at bat for him as he is the playing manager. Yo. That's hit out to center as I'm asking if there's a punishment for illegal fielding. That was a good catch. We just caught it at the end. So CP done for the day. Hey, Acerix.
I have run into
Got
all
the scoreboard.
problems. So
Oh, it was doing that.
I'm unable to access my because my dad is asleep.
Wow.
So I have to do this on
Okay. Oh, I think we just scared the first baseman into legal fielding position. 1-2. On Glubby. Get back to what's going on. This first baseman is kind of irking me. Here's the 1-2. Bounded foul into the dugout. Count remains at 1-2. In Cleveland, Ragans, the Kansas City pitcher, got hit by a comebacker and had to exit the game after 2/3 of an inning as Glubby swings over the top of that. Guardians went on to beat the Royals 10-2. And just like that, it was 1-2-3 in the inning with 2 strikeouts for Nathaniel. And we take it back to the top of the 4th, and the score remains 0-0. Tyrese.
Yeah, and we head to the top of the 4th for John C. 5-4-1 to bat. 0 for 1. Pitch. That is line to third and caught. 1 down. As Low Xuri will bat. .375 as he hits it into the infield and throws the first as there's already 2 down for UsedAthaniel.
Huh. I just took the second D and made it Nathaniel, but yeah, that probably makes more sense.
UsedAthaniel, as that's ball one.
Oh,
That is hit in the air to left, and that is gone. My bad. I'm sorry. I couldn't say the exact same field where it was. However, it was gone.
well, he certainly
Yeah,
reached out for that one.
I'm in. No, for context, like I am in left field. I couldn't see where it was going.
Well, yeah,
But-
Jeez. It's okay. Well, pitcher helped his own cause there and just reached out for that one and sent it on orbit. That was a pretty high arc for a home run.
He bunts it down. It's going to be a tough play and safe. It's a infield hit. 1, 2, 3, right guy will bat. 0 for 1.
Yeah. Third baseman playing too far back with nobody on. Couldn't make the play in time.
That swung on to left field and caught. We headed over to Capitalist. Capitalist?
Yep. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left. Nathaniel with the homer to take the mound here. KaylaPlayz Jake steps in. Bottom of the 4th. Score now 1-0 in favor of Houston. Be 3-4-5 in the order. Jake, Acreus, and Geeked. 3-4-5. Jake last time up. Popped weakly to second base. It could have fell, but the second baseman made a brilliant grab, which I think we can attribute to lag, as that's on the outside, and count goes 1-0. More scores from across the major leagues was in Pittsburgh, where Mitch Keller and Michael King both pitched well. Mitch Keller left the game, and then the Padres immediately scored 4 runs, as that's fouled down the first base line off Justin Lawrence, the ex-Rockies reliever. Padres won 8-2. And then we have some other finals, as that's hit up the middle, and that's going to get to the wall. It's off the warning track. Jake rounding first, heading for second. There's going to be a throw. There's going to be a play here at second. Not in time. Safe with a leadoff double, and it brings up Acreus with a runner in scoring position. St. Louis looking to tie the game back up right away after giving away the first run in the top half. Anyways, as I was saying, in New York, it was David Peterson on the mound for the Mets, and he absolutely decomposed in the first 2 innings, giving up 5 runs. He held on a little longer, but the Mets ended up losing 7-2. Nathaniel's a 1 pitch is hit up the middle by Acreus. Very good hit. It's going to advance Jake to third. Acreus, I have no idea what he's doing. Why is there 3 people covering home? You know, all these questions and more you can find out on Ripley's Believe It or Not.
The defense is confusing.
Yes. Talk about first baseman in. I mean, honestly, again, this is IPU probably a little better than public servers, because at least you got people who are trying to play competitively. But if I see the first baseman playing right next to the pitcher's mound, I'm bunting and just running, especially in a position like this. It's 0-2.
Exactly.
I might as well try to get the hit. If not, a run probably will score. 0-2 is check swing. Geeked one around. Rung up, and first out of the inning brings up KaylaPlayz. Again, runners at the corners and 1 away. It's Jake at third and Acreus at first. Nathaniel looking to bounce in and out of trouble here. Third baseman playing in. Bunt down the first base side, looking pretty good right now, if you ask me. Swung on a missed over the top. I don't know why nobody bunts. I really would love it if somebody were to bunt. Here's the 0-1. Taken down the heart of the plate. 0-2. So, can go from first and third, nobody out, to potentially first and third and 2 out. Nathaniel looking to bear down here. Southpaw is ready, and the pitch. A bunt. That will fall. Oh, well, I guess that advances the runner.
What?
That was probably the right move, but popped the bunt up, couldn't push it to the first base side,
That was
and bring Jake
very
home.
confusing.
I think that counts as a sacrifice. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yes, so runners at second and third now for Sharky. Swings and misses at a pitch on the corner. I mean, that is the move there in this position. You got to move. It breaks up the double play, 1. Advances the runner, 2. And almost confused the man at third. And there's another bunt. I don't know why we're bunting with 2 outs. The throw went to... Okay.
This does not make sense.
5-2, the scoreboard. 2 hits to lead off the inning, but some interesting bunt work by Sharky there with 2 outs. Bunt straight to third base.
They cannot use your name appropriately to do things. Capitalize.
I was waiting because I'm a man of many names.
That's... It's 0-2 now. Oh, okay. That was actually funny though. That was actually funny. As the 0-2 pitch, that is hit and caught by the pitcher, and 1 down. That's strike 1. It's 0-1. Takes it for ball 1. It's 1-1. So 1-2. Swings on and misses. And it's out number 2. Oko, will that pitch? That is lined to right field and down for a hit. And he's going to go for 2. Here comes a throw, and it's cut off. It's a double. As Relentless will bat, batting .087. And as he swings and misses at that one. That is foul. It's 0-2. You go to take in for a ball. It's 1-2. You'll see another pitch. One, two. Swung on a miss. We headed over to Capitalist.
Yep. Stranded the 2-out double, and score remains 1-0 in favor of Houston. Astro leading off here will be 8-9-1 for the Archers. Astro, him, and then whoever will bat in CP Fired's position, as CP Fired limited to 2 at-bats. So Daniel looking to preserve this 1-0 lead. As we have a swing and miss, strike 1. Still not done with final scores in Major League Baseball, as literally everyone played today, I think, or is still playing. Finally get over to Washington, where the Cardinals took on the Nats. It was St. Louis all the way.
I'm the Cardinals fan here!
Jordan Walker hit his 5th home run, a solo shot, and McGreevy pitched brilliantly.
Did you just say, my GOAT Jordan Walker? Hell yeah!
All right, bro. Pack it up and move to China.
I
Cardinals ended up winning 6-1. Ex-Cardinal pitcher Miles Mikolas featured. He only went 3 innings. They pulled him for Brad Lord, and then I turned off the game.
And we also had the Brad Lord for Nathan Church matchup.
I missed that.
And also, Miles Mikolas did not get that revenge.
Yeah, there's certainly no chance of getting revenge on anyone. He gave up 11 runs in 4 1/3 innings against the Dodgers his last time out.
I mean, who would have expected? It's the Dodgers.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, in San Francisco, Giants avenged their defeat yesterday to the Phillies, shutting out Philadelphia 5-0. Matt Gage was the winning pitcher in relief as Giants scored 3 in the 6th, and Nola took the loss. That is bunted to the third base side. And
Wait,
how
Nola?
is he safe?
Nola?
Yeah.
Aaron Nola.
Yeah, that guy.
No shot, bro.
He's still around?
No, bro. No, I thought he was a starter, bro. Christopher Sanchez started the game.
Yeah,
bro.
it's because Nola pitched pretty bad last year, so I think they moved him to the bullpen. Oh no, he started. He went six. He went six. He went 6 innings.
Christopher Sanchez did.
I think that was yesterday. As there's a bunt to the pitcher.
Oh wait,
The
that was
sacrifice to
today?
advance the runner to second. Yeah, Nola pitched today. He lost. He gave up the 3 runs in the 6th. So good sacrifice there. Brings up money.
Oh, I just discovered fire.
Batting for CP fired. That's foul to the first base side. 0-1.
Just a little late on that one.
In Texas, it was ex-Nats pitcher Mackenzie Gore on the mound, and he threw 5 shutout as the Rangers beat Wu and the Mariners 3-0.
Oh yeah, an update. Sorry. Let's get this pitch over with, and then I'll tell. Zach Eflin, pitcher for the Orioles, undergoes season-ending Tommy John surgery.
Oh, well, as money strikes out, Eflin, he had a pretty rough year last year, so probably
It
should.
wasn't even that bad either last year.
Really? I thought he had like a 4 ERA.
It was actually, not gonna lie, kind of good.
Maybe I'm remembering a different year. I remember maybe it was the year where he
Remembering
got
the Phillies.
traded. He got traded, maybe.
You remember the Phillies Eflin?
Yeah, well, here's Glubby. Count 1-0 on outside curve. 2 outs in a row have a runner at second. St. Louis just need 1 run. Need push 1 run across the board. Final so far in Los Angeles. It was Braves on top as that's hit down the third base line. And Astro should score here, rounding third, heading home with the tying run, and Glubby at second base as the outfielder slow to get to it. RBI double. Probably could have been a little more excited, but it's a long day. And scores at 1 apiece now. And up steps Kill the Beast Jake. And Jake hit a booming double his last time off, leading off in the 4th inning. So definitely a good chance to score here.
He hit it right near me. It left field. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was gone for a sec.
Here, next time this happens, I'm taking a screenshot.
Thought that was gone for a sec, bro. Like, my angle in left field.
Well, the 0-2 on Jake is about to head on its way, and here it comes. It is hit up the middle, but straight at John in center field, who will come up to bat right after this. But it was 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. St. Louis ties it up at 1 apiece, and we take it to the top of the 6th. Tyrese.
Yep. John C. 541 will will lead off the inning. And he is 0 for 2. And that is foul. It's 0 and 1. That is foul. It's 0 and 2. And that is line to second. Caught. 1 down. Surrey will bat. And that's a strike. It's 0 and 1. Yeah. 0-1 pitch. That is hit to left, and that is going to get down, and that is going to be a single. UsedAthaniel has already homered in this game. Pitch.
Ooh.
He drives it to center, and that is gone. He just crushed that one. A 2-run go-ahead lightning bolt. He'll take his trot around the bases. Houston takes the lead. It's 3-1, Houston.
Well, another cookie. Not much you can do there. Sometimes you just got to throw one in the zone. But must have been sitting fastball low, and serviced it out.
I felt like I was literally anticipating it, too.
Yeah, I kind of felt it, too.
He grounds it to short. And the throw to first is out number 2. 1-2-3 right guy 3-2-1 will bat. 0 for 2. As he hits that one. And caught. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Capitalist.
Yep, 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors and none left for the Bulls as they retake the lead. Score now 3-1 in favor of Houston. Will be Acreus, Geeked, and KaylaPlayz 4-5-6 coming up. Acreus singled and was left stranded at second in very interesting bunt inning last time up. It was a pretty clean single too up the middle. So I'll be watching to see if this first baseman keeps fooling around. So I'm just going to be off this camera so I can take a screenshot.
Gotta say, one of the more, like, showed up to games, I guess.
Well, that's the warning. No playing in legal position. So, I guess the official did see it. Playing right next to the batter's box.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, well, gee whiz is probably what was said to Soler after he got punched in the face by a baseball yesterday in the Braves-Angels game. They were both suspended
bro.
7 games. I forget the pitcher's name. Lopez, I think it is.
Reynaldo Lopez.
Yeah. I don't know why he didn't just drop. Yeah, I don't know why he just didn't drop the baseball. But well,
honestly, I would have just chucked it. What about you?
Yeah, probably. I mean, again, that'd probably get you ejected a lot longer than 7 days as accurate swings and misses, strike 3.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, bro. We all know the best brawl was Bautista, Jose Bautista, and the Root at Odor one.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't forget, down goes Anderson.
Down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson. He tried to punch him, and Ramirez checked him. Ah, yes, the good old times.
Oh. Down goes Geeked.
Wow. Already 2 out.
Own 1 on Kayla. Kayla sacrificed last time up and popped to second in the second. Oh and 2 on Kayla. And swung on a miss, strike 3, so Nathaniel strikes out the side. And we head to the 7th inning stretch. And scores. Still Houston 3 and St. Louis 1.
Anyway, amazing seeing it right here. What are your thoughts, Capitalist, on that?
Yeah, pretty good a cappella performance. Certainly we'll see you at the Metropolitan Opera in their next season.
He got syllable lead off the inning over 2. Not gonna lie, we need to hear you do that next
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, G.
That is grounded to. Ooh, that is gonna be a tough play, but fielded by the pitcher, because that's on number 1 for the Geo Forum.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm not clipping for him. Let me just say that.
1-1.
If you make a, if he's the first baseman, that is. I think fooling around in any facet of the game makes a mockery of our sport.
To first,
as
oh my
goodness.
And it's out number 2. Helicopter 3 will bat. He will come off the bench. Batting 333 is that's taken for ball 1. It's 1-0. It's 1-1. Now 1-2. Comes 1-2. Taken for ball 2. It's 2-2. Give it up. That is hit to the left, and that is going to get down in front of the left fielder, and it's going to be a 2-out single.
Kayla tiring a little bit. Probably, happens. Give up a little pepper every now and then. Just got to avoid the long ball.
On as he swings and misses from that one. What were we saying?
Oh, I was just saying that, you're going to give up a single every now and then, but the objective now is to not give up any big hits.
Yep.
Do they not have a catcher? Where did Astro go? Did he leave?
He
did leave.
He takes it. Ball 1. One, 2. And he grounds that foul. Stays alive. And that is a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Capitalist.
Yep, another good inning for Kayla. Just a shame gave up those 2 home runs. That's the margin of difference. 3-1 Houston. That'd be 7-8-9. Sharky, Astros him. There's only 8 players, so I guess it'd be 7-8-1. Sharky, Astro, and Money. Well, it's time for Sharky to wake up here. 0-2 today. Bunted into a ground out. Third to catcher. And flew out to right. Alright.
Say it's been one game that I thought was going to be a very good one offensively.
Well, no first baseman. Got 2 catchers, though. Not bad. Any day now. There we go. Sharky's showing bunt here. I mean, look. Okay, there we go. Swung and missed high. 0-1 the count. Be a great time to get a hit. Down 2.
This stream is presented to you by Chudweiser. Great times are waiting. Grab some chuds.
So that's hit to the area first base, and there is one away. As first baseman takes it himself for the first out. Be him now, replacing Astro. Oh for 1 today with a sacrifice and a strikeout looking, as that's a knuckleball high, ball 1. Yeah, one of these days you think, as here's the pitch, and that's on the money for called for a strike. Some of these days you think, let me get in there and take a couple swings, but then who the hell's going to stream? So 1-1 is fouled to the backstop, and the count goes 1-2. On deck is indeed Money. Money, last time up, was at 077 in the batting register, and I can only assume it went lower. As that swung over the top of that ball, country mile in the dirt. Strike 3. Yeah, out 7-1. As Astro has returned. And the pitch is in the dirt again for strike 1. So sometimes you gotta expand the zone, be a bad ball hitter like Yogi Berra. But can't be Yogi Berra if you swing at the ball in the dirt. As that's fouled, out of play. And one of these guys who paid for the premium seating, home with a souvenir. Those are always the people who pay a lot of money for their seats and are on their phones the entire game. And I see it when I'm watching on MLB TV. 1 and 2 now, as that's in the dirt.
What seats? Like the green seats?
Yeah, no, like the ones that are always behind home plate. Like the quote-unquote best seat in the house. It's always
Cardinals
those.
games do not have that happen, bro.
I see it in like every stadium I go to. As that's hit over the head of the first baseman and down the right field line. That's a good swing for money. And rounding first, heading to second. There is no way that is going to be a good outcome. And safe at first. Somehow. Well, money aboard with a 2-out single. And Glubby representing the tying run.
Nah, bro, like... Hey, I've sat in those green seats twice before, and everybody was just paying attention to the game. Like,
You've never watched the Yankees
and
game.
one of them was in 2025 too.
I swear, every game I watch, there's always someone on their phone. And it's not me, by the way. I keep my phone in my pocket.
People in the upper decks.
Oh well, I don't know. I usually sit baseline.
The only way I'm on my phone is to record an at-bat to catch a home run on camera.
I don't even do that. I just keep it in my scorebook. Well, here's Glubby getting delayed
Me
here.
too, bro, me too.
Nathaniel doing the Guten Tag Hopklop.
I use my scorebook for MLB games I watch on my iPad, so...
Not bad. As appears we're just having a couple fielding changes here.
Oh, dang it.
Shortstop. Change at shortstop and change
I
at first.
I have to change my scorecard again.
Well, as it's 0-1 on Glubby, he must have swung. That looked way outside. Looked maybe a bad check swing.
We're way
Pitch
downtown.
is fouled into the stands, 0-1. Just past the protective screen. Must be I sat there once at Angel Stadium, like the seats right after the screen, and it just doesn't feel right. As here's the 0-2. That's hit up the middle. Will it fall? No. Second baseman there to make the play. 2-out single is negated.
Yep.
And down go the Archers again, still trailing 3-1.
John C541 will lead off the inning to face the new pitcher. As he is 0 for 3 today. The magic number. As there's some defensive indifferences right now. There's no catcher, no first baseman. These players are pretty much blind. As you can probably tell.
Yeah. As Astro enters the game here, that ends the day for KaylaPlayz and responsible for the 3 runs, 7 innings, gave up 4, 5, 8 hits.
Yo,
3
what is
runs,
going on?
all earned, struck out 6, walked none, gave up 2 home runs.
Bro, there's a first baseman on the pitching mound, bro.
Oh. Well, either way, all I know is that Jake can't pitch because he has a no-pitch catch clause. Here we go.
Taken for strike 1. It's 0-1. The 0-1. It's taken for ball 1. It's 1-1. And by the way, we will be clipping all the home runs in this game.
Eventually, once Morgana wakes up.
True. 1-1. That is hit in the air to right, and
Oh.
what a play!
Is that Willie Mays?
You just took away a double. Wow. Some athleticism right there with that play. As Wilkes-Barre with that, and that is in the air to
Not robbing
right
that.
center. Then bang!
New pitcher,
He
same
nukes
result.
that one into the right center field bleachers.
Well, all the home runs have been on fastballs in the center of the plate. That one probably the highest of the three. Just a bad pitch, honestly. I mean, you want to get one over sometimes for strike if you think the batter's sitting slow ball, breaking ball, but
Yeah.
right in the middle of the plate, I've seen some of the quote unquote greatest people on this planet hit that in HCBB. Nathaniel 2 for 3 today. Solid work at the plate.
And
Solid work at the plate, excuse me. Solid work on the rubber.
it's a 2-1 count for the 2-for-3 hitter. And it's 2-2 now. And it's a full count.
Oh.
And he'll take the walk. It's 1-1 to logically Astra, 1-for-3. And that is grounded. Might be two. There's one. There's double play. We hand it over to Capitalist. Capitalist.
Well, another homer makes the score 4-1, and 6 outs left to go. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and none left. First walk of the game. Astro gives it up. Malinru has entered. I believe their major league team forfeited. I think that's what they were saying. So let's see whenever the heck they get in the game. Probably in the 9th inning. Pitch is hit down the right field line, but foul. 0-1.
Just got
Jake
that one.
rifled a double in the 4th, flew out to center in the 5th, and hit weakly into 2nd in the 1st. So that swung under and missed. 0-2. It's been Nathaniel all the way out here to start the 8th inning of work. Outdueled Kayla. Just gave up a RBI double to Glovey, as that's hit weakly to the third, onto first in time. Cool dude out for Melon. Saying personally, if I got taken out for a major league player, I probably couldn't say much. Melon due up. I would have
Yeah.
saved him for the 9th.
True.
That is hit up to the middle. The long throw is in time. So nobody aboard for Melon. Accuracy 1 for 4 on the day. Melon is at 1,000 and was walked the rest of the game they played against San Diego. Here's the pitch. That is rifled up the middle. That ball is way back and bounced off the batter's eye for a home run. Well, hello, Dr. Melon. Puts St. Louis only 2 runs away. To be a shame that there was nobody on. And the score now 4-2, St. Louis. So Melonrue pinch hit off the bench to preserve that perfect batting average. Eventually, it will tell me who's next, and it's Baster. Baster pinch hitting for Geeked. Sorry. Melon pinch hits with a 2-out homer for Geeked, who went 1 for 3 today. Now pinch hitting for Kayla. The starting pitcher is Baster. Baster also a pretty dependable pitcher, as that is grounded sharply to third. The throw is in time to end the inning. Not before that Melonrue 2-out home run makes a score. Seattle, Houston 4 and St. Louis 2.
Noco is better. I did not notice that the game was in the 9th inning. Went so fast. 2-1. It's 3-1.
Why am I?
Let's take it for a strike. It's a full count. Look up pitch, and that is rifled foul. It remains a full count and stays alive. And got him with the strikeout. There's one down, and for O-R-T-A-Y,
Just like Cordy.
QWERTY will bat. It's on 1. And it's quickly 0-2. It's now 1-2. And strike one for Bo Forum 1900. Yeah. And that is taken for ball one. It's 1-1. One pitch. Taken for strike two. It's now 1-2. One, two. Inside. It's 2-2. That is rifled through the shortstop and into left field for a hit. And Relentless will come up 0 for 2. It's quickly 0-2. And got him. And we head to the bottom of the ninth inning. Capitalist, let's head it back over to you.
Well, 3 strikeouts in the inning and 2 runs now to get for St. Louis, trailing 4-2. 7, 8, 9. Sharky, somebody in Astros position, and him are what I have in my batting order. Sharky 0 for 3 today. Flew out to right. Grounded into third to catcher. Takes the first pitch on the corner. Strike one. Daniel looking for a complete game here. Nathaniel, sorry. And Sharky also grounded unassisted at first. The 0-1 is in the dirt. 0-2. Swung about half a kilometer over the top of that one. Sharky calls time. Steps in the batter's box with a second remaining. Showing bunt, although I highly doubt that. The pitch is fouled to the third base side. If we win, drinks on me, says Helicopter. Hopefully we're talking Bloxy colon witches brew.
Nah, bro, we're talking about Chudweiser, bro.
Chudweiser. Darn tootin'.
The
As
official
swung and
sponsor
missed.
of
Strike
game.
3. Down goes
It's
Sharky.
the official sponsor of our entire broadcast, man.
No, bro. Don't forget about Carl's Clam Chowder. Creamiest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest. If a Archer's pitcher gets 12 strikeouts, then you get a free bowl of heaping Carl's Clam Chowder. As Astros shows bunt and misses, that would take him out at the legs. So let's see if Astro decides to bunt for some reason. 1-2, batter swings over the top of that one. Strike 2. Well, skipped in the lineup last time as they were out of the game. 1 for 2 with a single, run scored, and grounded catcher to first. Foul that one to the dugout, and hopefully didn't kill one of his teammates. Count remains at 0-2. On deck is him, 9. Representing the 9 batter. So here's the pitch. And he waves at that one. Strike 3. So Nathaniel now with 10 strikeouts. 11 strikeouts on the day. So if we were the Houston broadcast, 1 strike away from clam chowder, but not to be. KaylaPlayz pitched good. Struck out 2, 5, 6. Astro struck out 3 as him takes the first pitch, ball 1. Money is on deck. Had a good single last time up. But got to get him on base first. Him over 2 today. Sacrifice bunt and 2 strikeouts. 1-1 is on its way, and it's hit up the middle towards second base. The throw is in time for the final out. So St. Louis had it at 1 apiece, and then second home run of the day by Athaniel, the winning pitcher, was the margin of victory. Lozuri added on with a solo shot of his own, make it 4-1, and Melonrue's solo shot a mere consolation as Archers fall to 0-10, and Houston back even at 5 apiece. Well, I would say that this was a better performance from the Archers than some of them I've seen. You got a couple more men on base, had some good swings. Kayla pitched good, but a bit unfortunate to take the loss there. 3 runs in 7 innings, struck out 6. As I said, Tyrese, what do you have to say?
I gotta say it's been a lack of offensive performance for the Archers, like have been usual. Like they have lost their quote unquote star player. They're going against a momentum filled Bulls team. And not only that, the Archers are kind of shorthanded against this pitcher who is apparently like really good, and they were not prepared for him.
Yeah, they certainly got dominated. Athaniel, the winning pitcher, complete game, 8-hitter, 2 runs, struck out 11. Only gave up a home run to Melonru off the bench. I mean, what do you even say? It's just a bad day at the office. By no stretch of the imagination for the Archers. And yeah, they certainly haven't been able to do anything since they lost Juju, and with that, all of their victories. So I'm filling in the line score here. Get you that in just a moment. 2, 1. All right. Start off with the victorious Houston Bulls batting first. Texan players 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. Was pinch hit for in the 5th by Relentless, who in the leadoff spot went 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Then John batted second and went 0 for 4. Lozuri went in the 3rd spot, went 2 for 3 with a sacrifice, a single, a solo shot, and 2 runs scored altogether. Athaniel, the winning pitcher, in 3 at-bats, was walked once and scored twice with 3 RBIs because his 2 hits were both home runs. Astral batted in the 5th position and went 1 for 4 with a single and a ground into double play. Guy batted 6th and went 0 for 3 before Akko pinch hit in the 9th and struck out swinging. Godzilla started in the 7th spot, went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 0 for 3 with 1 strikeout, before Qwerty pinch hit in the 9th and went 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Vo Forum went 1 for 4 with a single and a strikeout. Akko started in the 9 hole, went 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Before Helicopter pinch hit in the 7th, went 1 for 1 with a single. And Relentless finished going 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. Athaniel, winning pitcher, 9 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 11 strikeouts, walked none, 1 home run. And now we take it over to the St. Louis side. Manager CP fired, went 0 for 2 in his 2 at-bats before Money came in and went 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Glubby batted in the 2nd position and was probably the best player for the Archers all day. Went 2 for 4 with an RBI double, a single, and a strikeout. Jake batted 3rd and had a crushing double in the 4th for his lone hit, 1 for 4. Acreus also went 1 for 4 with a single in that inning, and both runners were left stranded, but he also struck out twice. Geek started off in the 5th position, going 1 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. For Melonru pinch hit in the 8th inning and hit a solo shot in the lone appearance at the plate. KaylaPlayz, the pitcher, started off on the mound and in the 6th position went 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt and a strikeout. For Baster came in the 8th inning and grounded 3rd to 1st in their lone batting appearance. Sharkey batted 7th and went 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Astro went 1 for 3 with a run scored off a single in the 5th and struck out once. And him went 0 for 3 with a sacrifice and a strikeout. KaylaPlayz on the mound, 7 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, struck out 6, walked none, gave up 2 home runs. Astro, in 2 innings of relief, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, struck out 3, walked 1, and gave up 1 home run. So following score here from St. Louis. St. Louis lose their 10th. Nominally, they really lost their 6th. They should be 4-6. Houston 5-5. Winning pitcher Nathaniel, losing pitcher KaylaPlayz, and well, there's not much more to be said. We might be here tomorrow. I forget. Is tomorrow an off day?
It's Thursday.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm trying to remember which day is off day. Monday. Today is Wednesday. It's obviously not Wednesday. Or is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. It might be Tuesday and Friday. I don't remember.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Shout out to all my British friends. Let me
Hey,
just
bro,
look at the
I'm
FAQ.
European too, bro.
Tuesday, Friday, and holidays, which is why we had Holy Saturday and Easter Sunday off. Well, we'll be back on Thursday then, hopefully. It depends if we go to debate or not. But either way, that's all we have here from St. Louis. This was Capitalist joined by Tyrese, SESN on SBC, and we hope to see you again sometime soon.
God bless y'all. Take care.